Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Today I have for you someone's reading. And the energy that is very present here is frustration. There is some kind of frustration about, it feels like you are battling some kind of shadow, a shadow aspect within yourself, or you are battling something, some shadow aspect which you perceive as being outside of yourself. So you are being very defensive and frustrated. If it's outside of you, you are very defensive towards that. But also inward, there is this ah frustration, frustration and defense. But I want to clarify this. I pulled already some cards and some runes to get an overall energy of what is who this reading is for, what is the overall energy of this reading. And I feel a lot of frustration in here. And again, it feels like a shadow aspect. For most of you, it feels like a shadow aspect inside of yourself that you are trying to work through, or something, trying to face, but it's frustrating you because you can't seem to break through there. Let me see, what is this? It's like it's stronger than you in a sense, but you are conscious of it, but you are unable to change the behavior or to change your actions. Let me see, what is this? Okay. First big message that is in here is being frustrated of always having to do everything on your own. That is in here. And I feel you in there. I really do. But there is a reason for that also. It brings out your strength. It brings out your courage. It allows you to see yourself from a different perspective. It allows you it gives you opportunity to learn to acknowledge yourself, to pat yourself on the back, which should in the first place come from you and your guidance, God, source, spirit, whatever you connect to. But it's frustrating. It's frustrating, and there is also a sense of exhaustion in here of always having to battle, in a sense. But there is this, it's like something has, you are trying to get out of there, to face that shadow, to more than face, it's conquer it, and finally being free from that. But for some reason, it's not working out as you expect it to work out. It's working on your nerves. It's pulling the wrong snares, I hear. The music is chaotic in here. The music is chaotic in here. There is a very strong, there is a very strong need that I feel here. A need for peace, a need to rest, a need home is also here. A need to just be. And it's frustrating you that it's like you keep on meeting situations. Again, I feel in here this external and this internal. It's like you are meeting external situations that are irritating you. It's working on your nerves. It's like, again, it's pulling the wrong snares. It's creating chaos. It's creating chaos within you also. And you just want to be. You want to be in peace. You want to be in a peaceful place. You want to dream and just be joyful, be happy, be you. What comes through here is it's part of your path to independence. And it's like it's double in a sense, right? Because it's your path to independence, and it's like the moment that you reach this being in peace with that independence, that you will also receive support from your external world. There is always support for you. And in this moment, it's support from the spirit world. Your guidance is very much supporting you and is throwing situations at you to come to self-realization in here, which is your strength, which is your courage, which is the realization of the warrior that you are in its fullness, because I feel that you know that already, but not in its complete fullness. It's also frustrating you that there is something that you expected to see already, to see show up in your external world, which hasn't show up yet. And there is a lot of focus also on what is not there, which can also help you to get a little out of this. Don't get me wrong, I understand if you are going through this trial, it feels like a trial. If you are going through this, it is frustrating and it's difficult to focus on something else, but it also comes with that. It's like this training ground into endurance, which is needed for you to walk your highest path, to be in your highest potential. It's what your soul also chose you to do. And it's needed. It's needed for the moment that you jump on this a higher timeline. You will need that, whatever you are going through now. So what to do? I feel I want to go into some guidance here. What to do with this? Yeah, it's coming. The Ten of Wands is coming out again. It's this. There is too much on my back, too many burdens, too many responsibilities, too much stuff showing up. And that is, of course, creating frustration, and it's creating irritation. I just want to be free, I hear. I just want to be free. Just let me be free. Eight of Wands. Five of Swords. A lot of conflict here. A lot of conflict, and it's like you are getting a lot of situations in fast tempo also. And what I also feel with this is like your guidance is stepping in and fast tracking your growth. And you have asked for this consciously or unconsciously, but the fact that it comes through like this, it's your guidance that is setting these situations up for you, because you chose to fast track. You chose to go faster. And that's why it's so difficult to go through, because, like I say, it's like you are getting one situation after the other. You are being pushed down, come up to breathe, push down again, come up to breathe, push down again, come up to breathe, push down again. It's like this one after the other. A lot of conflicts here. Let me clarify this. But again, it's you asked for this. And I know this can sound hard, but it's also important for you to know that be careful what you pray for, right? If you say to the universe, bring it on, then be careful. You see, the Magician is coming out. This is something that you consciously or unconsciously asked for. You wanted to step into that highest timeline, but that also involved that you had to face certain things before you were able to fully step into that timeline. And this is what you are going through now. Fast tracking your growth. So this frustration that is there, it might you asked for this, so you are going through it, which means the ball is rolling. The process is happening. So where you are right now, it feels like you have to go through it anyway. So what is the best way to go through this is to understand your own part in this, to take responsibility for the choice that you made in here. Even though you probably had no idea how it would show up, as most of the time we don't realize how it will show up and what shadows are still there to face. But it's important for you to understand your part in here. And I don't like to be the messenger of a message like this, but I just bring through how it comes through. So guidance. The first thing is understanding that you are being supported, but in a way that is uncomfortable, but also in a way that is fast tracking your growth. So you are moving in a fast tempo direction to that timeline that you chose, which comes through in here as this field of dreams. this place where you can just be, where you can just experience peace also in your external world. Because whatever you are going through now, whatever your circumstances, we can always find that place of peace within. No matter how chaotic it looks outside, we can always come back to this place of peace within. And also this feels very important for you, because the more time you can spend in inner peace, the more easy you will move through the challenges that are presented to you and will be presented to you. I want to see where you are here. Ace of Cups. And I want to clarify this one also, because the Ace of Cups and Six of Swords, this is a positive energy. And it comes through the moment that I ask, where are you? So you are not so far. Let me first double clarify this before I speak. Because there is a double message in here. At first I want to see where you are. You are in the middle of this process. And again, what I said before already, this. You can always find that place of inner peace, no matter how your circumstances look. And here comes through the Ace of Cups with the Six of Swords. So this is also an invitation that no matter the circumstances, tap into your true self and make sure that you nourish yourself. The Ace of Cups, it's allowing this divine essence to nourish us, to fuel us, to let this fuel fill up your cup. And the more you do that, the more you will be able to move through everything that has been presented to you, which can now feel as challenges, but which are actually opportunities for growth. And the more you take care of your inner space, the less these outside challenges will feel as challenges. You will be able to experience them a lot more as possibilities. And the more you can experience the challenges as being possibilities and opportunity for growth, the faster you will also step into this timeline of also experiencing the peace and the ability to just be. There you will also experience that in your external world. So it's in here. It's in here that is where the attention is being asked now. And again, I know this is not a fun message to bring, but it comes through like this, so I bring it the way it comes through. And I say this so many times, the energy goes where attention, energy flows where attention goes. So it's your focus. If the focus is on all the difficulties, all the challenges, all the frustration, then you will also experience more of that. But if you can go into a state of acceptance and understanding that you chose this for your growth, and also being excited in a sense because you are fast tracking into a much better place. When you know this, it also shifts your focus. And the shift of your focus will change your experience of the circumstances. Trust is also here. And honesty also shows up here. So again, this message to see and to take responsibility for your own part in here, because you come up in the center of the reading, up as being the magician, which is your own part in here, your own, be careful what you pray for, your own prayer of for change. And there these shadows showed up, or these trials showed up to assist you in the change that you asked for. So you are very supported here. Your guidance is listening and helping you to fast track you into this beautiful field of dreams that you are moving into. So trust, acceptance, taking responsibility, making sure that your inner space is well nourished, will move you through this in the best possible way. Remember also to acknowledge yourself. But I feel you in here. I really do feel you in here, and it's not a fun place to be in. I see that, I feel that, and I recognize that also. It's not a fun place to be in. But you've come so far already. So the only way is in front. I also hear the only way is up. So that is also a very positive message. There is no way back. You are in the midst of this, so it's just about moving through it in the best possible way. And the best possible way for you is fill up your cup from the right place, trust, and take responsibility, and understand that you are being helped and being moved and being guided into your prayer. I feel I want to pull one more message here for you. On the other side of this, it's so bright, and it's so I hear fantasy. So whatever is your fantasy, whatever is your highest timeline, whatever is your most ideal situation to be in, to experience, that is on the other side of this. And that is also why you are being moved through this, because your prayer was there. You wanted change, you asked for change. And this is the path to it, the fast path to it, which is an intense path. But again, it's also training you in endurance, which will also be very helpful for you when you arrive to that other side, because on that other side is more for you to do. And there is more for you to do in a much higher potential than where you come from. So where you are moving through now is also awakening within you a lot more of the potential that you are carrying within you. So also, if you can also see it from that side, from that perspective, it also shifts your experience of what you are moving through now. It shifts your experience from being a victim of these circumstances, or even being a victim of your own shadows, into um, a place of strength, into a place of understanding. I am not a victim of my circumstances. I also hear in here patience. It's also offering you an opportunity, and the magician and the mirror, which is beautiful. This is also offering you an opportunity to come into alignment with patience, and the patience in here feels very much in resonance with this state of peace, this state of acceptance, this state of understanding, this state of, okay, I trust that I'm being guided through something here. Whatever I'm going through, I can handle, otherwise it would not show up on my path. I have all the tools with me that I need in here to move through this, and I'm not alone. The divine is working with me, my guidance is working with me, and I am patient. I accept this. There is in this patience is peace and acceptance and trust. On the other side of this bottom of the deck, we have the magician and the mirror, which brings me back to this beautiful energy of the field of dreams, which brings me back to this beautiful energy of fantasy. Whatever is your fantasy of where you want to be, it's there, the magician and the mirror. It's on the other side of this. And the fastest and the easiest way to go through this, the path that you are walking already, is by making sure that your inner garden is well nourished from the right place, and that you take responsibility for where you are now. 2828, which is 1010, which is also a new beginning. And 00 in there, it's a gateway with 200. So it's like very open in here. There is a lot of possibilities on the other side of this, but you have taken this road, and now it's just going in front. The only way is in front, and the only way is up. So no way back. The more you identify with this frustration and being defensive to everything that is challenging, the more you hold your pace, the more you accept and the more you surrender into whatever is happening, the faster you are moving through this also. So the resistance, the defense, and the identification with frustration is holding you back. It's making you stand, it's not making you stand still, but it's lowering your pace. So again, move through this in the best possible way, because where you are going is a very beautiful place, and that is different for each and every one, but it is a place that is your fantasy in a very positive way. And I also see a lot of people there, actual support in the physical realm, from others, from other beings incarnated into. So this is different than only the support from the spirit world, from your guidance. This is actually people showing up there also. And there is also a feeling in there of soul tribe, very like-minded, kindred souls in there. And this is on the other side of this. Okay, my dear beautiful souls, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.